Brothers speaking to black women. You should try to date a regular guy. Why would I do that? Be fucking for real. The passion that boils in my bones, the desire, the decisions I've made every single day, the hard work I've put into myself, and you want me to just go get a guy with a regular job? Be so for real.
Shalom. This is the priest Azan Ha-Amath back at you with another lesson. And I pray this lesson is edifying to the lambs of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Ha-Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. Peace and salutations to the like-minded brothers who are laboring for the name and the testimony of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and likewise you Akwath, who are in your right minds, serving the Lord as you should in these last days. And if I can just speak freely as a man, after hearing this woman say, why don't you black men just say hi to us? When you look at us in the eye, you walk the other way. What's the reason for that? And just speaking on the behalf of men, I would say you're right. A lot of us don't speak when we see you. We used to open doors for you, but now we don't do that anymore. We don't give you compliments that are endearing because we have to deal with you in caution. The casual days of meeting a woman and introducing yourself and moving forward, them days is over because every situation is calculated. Just a casual conversation with a woman that you perceive to be single can lead to a man's death. And we as men being circumspect, we have to watch the red flags. Just last week, I saw a video of a man who spoke to a woman at the gas station, and it cost him his life. And me and one of the brothers was just talking yesterday, and he told me he doesn't even deal with the black woman. And it's a course of action that is prevalent in America right now for the American man, dealing with some of you women. And this is a fascinating topic because what used to be compelling about you, the sweet and loving, caring woman, because naturally, we should be together. But we can't because of the division, and you become the enemy of the so-called black man in America. She's turned into an impatient, impractical, impulsive, all about me woman. And it's just the reality. The way the so-called black woman moves, only your importance matters. Well, haven't you caught the concept that we're not interested in living up to your expectations? The man is interested in a well-instructed mind. And this train is not going to stop just for you, baby. It's going to keep rolling. It's going to continue on the path, dodging you the stumbling block. This is Sirach 26 and 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well-instructed. Because if her mind isn't well-instructed, there's a saying that you're out of your mind. You've lost touch of what you used to be. So the desire for you is lacking, right? Sirach 26 and 16, as the sun, when it riseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. Right, 2nd Ezra 14 says, set thine house in order. And what is your body? It's your temple. It's your house. And many of you women, that's double fold for you. Because a lot of you refuse to cook. You refuse to clean. Some of your homes are nasty. Your bodies are even nasty. Right? We reported last week that Eve actually had bugs in her box crawling out while she was giving her bug box to another man. And he jumped up and got the hell up out of there. Why? Because your house is out of order. Due to you being out of order. It's not that we don't love the Israelite woman. We're just not desperate. We're picky, right? You can't afford to be picky because the pendulum has shifted. Men aren't interested in your talking points of where are all the good men at. That conversation is coming out of the mouths of women, specifically black women. You've had a significant amount of time to get your shit together just like we had to do as Israelite men living in this white man's world. While you just assimilated into being more liberal. You wanted that freedom to hoe up and hoe down from city to city. And when the cop carousel came to an end, when the miles on your body and the body counts have risen to astronomical numbers, no one wants you, baby girl. You went from being highly desired to delusional, like a well-favored harlot in her youth. Reminds me of Vivica A. Fox. She ain't no fox. She's a perfect example of look at you now. She was bad in her youth, but now she's swollen, doing commercials with Ice-T, can't get no movies, right? Just tired and through, trodden down like a mire in the streets, and you should be ashamed of yourselves, some of you, to have access, to have first dibs on the future kings of the earth. Because the so-called black man is the cream of the crop. And I don't care what no man says out here, we are the most desirable men on this earth. That's a fact. And you still become an enemy to us. This is Micah 17. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets, and this trend of us departing from you. Because peace is the perfect partner for a prince of Yasharallah. Sophia, okay, is the perfect wife for a man who seeks wisdom. So let's stop bullshitting and just keep it a buck. Why don't men want to be around you? Why are there so many videos of women complaining here and there, continually asking where the good men are at? I can't find a black man. I can't find this man. In the meantime, while you're looking, your skirt is loose. Beauty in box can only go so far. And when you dress like this and act like this, then that's all you have to offer. That's all you can bring to the table. And that's why you're being used up and passed by. With your offering comes a dime a dozen. And the average woman, she lacks wisdom to nurture a relationship due to the Lord depriving her, okay, stripping her from the way of understanding. Let's get Job 39. All right, this is Job 39 and 17. Because God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted her of understanding. And ain't that the truth? The thug beats your ass up and down the street. The working man doesn't make enough for you. The family man doesn't fit into your schedule. And a man of the Lord, please, he's too in order for a woman who's accustomed to being out of order. And we're only bringing this out because you continue to ask us. You're seeking answers not from the Lord, which you should be, but you're asking us. And after bringing out scriptures, speaking truth unto you, it's going to go on deaf ears because, for the most part, the black woman is seduced by your own lust. You still walking around like you the shit, but you're just not anymore. And some of you would just listen. It would be fruitful for you, but you can't do it. Which is why you're one paycheck away from sleeping in your car because you can't make it anymore by yourself. You said you can do bad all by yourself. Well, we can too. And that's exactly what you're going to get. And if this inflation and middle class continues to fall, some of y'all going to be out there turning tricks just to keep up. Because it's too hard out here without the guidance of a brother with a sound mind. Some of you had a good man at some time, and now you're dealing with this crazy nigga. And it's a cycle of dysfunction that's rampant amongst the Israelite women. This is Sirach 26 and 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. A woman with a content mind cannot be valued. And that's hard to find in a society because you're never content. You know, you want a high-octane, 14-inch long brother who makes six figures. He can't have no kids. He can't have no backbone because you want to leave, right? He has to be able to walk on water, turn waters into wine. He has to finance your hair, your nails, your clothes. You don't want no partner. You just want to be pampered. You want to be sponsored. But them days is over, baby. You keep complaining and ranting, criticizing, and crying. And us men will continue to maintain our positions as men, not settling for anything less than a woman who wants to be led by a man, not the other way around. So in the end, stop complaining, stop being shameless. Get back to the woman you're supposed to be, that serves you well, being shamefaced, being in order, okay, taking accountability. Then maybe we can coincide together. But that may not happen until we get to the kingdom. We understand every woman ain't gonna be a Proverbs 31 woman, just like not every Israelite man is of the elect. And nothing, absolutely nothing that is crooked can keep a man off that straight path. And with that, I give all honor and glory to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Kakadash. This is the priest Azan Ha'amoth. I pray this lesson was edifying and comforting to the elect. All right, Babal, Shalom.